The last message from the spacecraft Eros arrived on a cold Tuesday morning, a whisper, barely a signal, traveling years across the void. Through the static, Commander Eva Rostova's voice broke through, laced with awe and fear. It's not empty. Then, only silence. What did she see? What had the crew of Eros found in the darkness between the stars? For years we believed the universe was a silent expanse, mapped and understood. But that final, fragmented transmission suggested our maps were incomplete. The signal cut out abruptly. No goodbye. No explanation. One moment, Rostova's voice was our link to the unknown. The next, only the hiss of the universe remained. Mission Control tried for weeks to re-establish contact, sending signals into the abyss. But the silence that came back was absolute, a silence that swallowed words, hopes, and entire spacecraft whole. The story of Eros began with its end, becoming a modern myth among astronomers and dreamers. The mission was meant to answer questions about our place in the cosmos. Instead, it left us with a single, haunting question. What happens when you find something that was never supposed to be there? The Eros mission was humanity's boldest step into the cosmos, a vessel carrying our collective curiosity beyond the solar system toward Proxima Centauri. On board, Commander Eva Rostova, Dr. Eris Thorne, Kenji Tanaka, and Dr. Lena Petrova, the best of us, venturing into the dark. Eros was powered by a next-generation ion drive, designed for years of acceleration, equipped with advanced sensors and laboratories. The mission was more than science. It was a symbol of hope and unity, built by former rivals, watched by billions. The crew represented our courage, intelligence, and unyielding desire to know what lies beyond. As Eros prepared for its journey, it carried the dreams of an entire planet. But did we truly understand the risks of sending our dreamers into such a vast and mysterious place? The unknown awaited. Launch day was clear and bright, a perfect day to begin a journey to the stars. The rocket stood tall, a white needle against the sky, steam billowing at its base. Inside, the crew strapped in, excitement and nerves beneath their calm voices. The countdown began. 10, 9, 8. The world held its breath. Engines ignited with a roar, the rocket rising slowly, then surging upward, leaving fire and smoke behind. Inside, the crew felt the crushing G-forces, the world outside a blur. For minutes they rode a controlled explosion toward the edge of space. Commander Rostova's voice remained steady, calling out milestones. Then, silence. The engines cut off, and weightlessness took over. Through the viewport, Earth appeared as a blue and white marble, breathtaking and fragile. They had escaped gravity's bonds, the first stage was complete. But as they looked back at their home, did they sense the immense loneliness ahead? The journey had truly begun. In orbit, Eros prepared for the long voyage. Systems checked, solar arrays deployed, antennas unfurled. Mission Control gave the command. Eros, you are go for translunar injection. Kenji initiated the burn, sending Eros toward the moon, using its gravity for a slingshot into deep space. The chemical rocket jettisoned, the ion drive engaged, a faint blue glow pushing them ever outward. Days became weeks, weeks became months. Eros sailed the solar sea, the crew settled into routine, passing Mars, navigating the asteroid belt, always vigilant. Jupiter loomed, a swirling giant, its great red spot churning with ancient fury. Eros studied the planet and its moons, sending back data and images, explorers in their own cosmic backyard. With a final gravity boost, they left Jupiter behind, heading for the true frontier. What wonders and dangers lay beyond? Years passed. The sun shrank to a distant star. Eros crossed the orbits of Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. The crew became true inhabitants of deep space, their only link to Earth a thin, delayed stream of data. Entering the Kuiper Belt, Eros made its first unexpected discovery. A strange, artificial-seeming energy pulse from an unnamed ice world. Weeks of study yielded no answers. The universe was not as empty as they'd believed. Eros crossed the heliopause, now in interstellar space, governed by the rules of the galaxy itself. The darkness outside was deeper, the silence more profound. Dr. Petrova noticed something strange. Earth microbes behaving in inexplicable ways, as if life itself was being altered. The crew felt a profound loneliness, the stars now cold, unblinking eyes. The hum of the ship was the only sound in a universe holding its breath. What was this space doing to them? The familiar was gone, only the unknown remained. They pressed on, deeper into the void. And then, the anomalies began. Eros pushed deeper into the void, and the strange occurrences multiplied. The ship's sensors detected void pockets, patches of darkness where light bent impossibly, regions that defied physics. The crew steered around these cosmic reefs, but then the scanners found something massive ahead. A perfect sphere of blackness thousands of kilometers wide, absorbing all light, with no gravity. A physical impossibility, a hole in reality itself. Commander Rostova decided to approach. As they neared, systems malfunctioned, lights flickered, navigation failed. The crew felt disoriented, their dreams became vivid and alien. The black sphere seemed to affect not just the ship, but their minds. Then the ship's arrays picked up a faint, melodic signal, a structured pattern, almost a song. As they drew closer, the song grew stronger, beautiful and hypnotic, resonating deep within them. Scientific curiosity mixed with dread. What was this object, and what was the source of this impossible music? The melodic signal came from the black sphere, flooding the ship's sensors and resonating through the hull. Dr. Thorne analyzed the patterns, mathematical structures beyond human understanding. This was information, not just music. The crew listened, captivated, as the song painted visions in their minds, alien worlds, impossible machines, the birth of the universe. The knowledge was overwhelming, a tidal wave threatening to drown their sanity. Commander Rostova fought to stay focused, ordering the ship to reverse course. But the ship was trapped, held by an invisible force. The sphere was not just an object, it was a presence, aware of them. The song was a summons, directed at Eros. Rostova opened a channel, not to Earth, but to the sphere itself. It was a desperate act, the only option left. What do you say to a godlike entity at the edge of the universe? The crew waited, suspended between terror and awe. The sphere responded. Commander Rostova's final transmission was a desperate cry. It's not empty. The sphere changed. Light emanated from its core, its surface rippling. The song reached a crescendo, visions overwhelming the crew. For a moment, they became part of alien worlds, cosmic networks, the end of time itself. Their identities dissolved into an ocean of knowledge. The last camera image, a flash of brilliant white light enveloping Eros. Then, nothing. The ship, the crew, the sphere, all vanished. The void pockets and strange radiation disappeared. The interstellar medium returned to normal, as if nothing had happened. No wreckage, no trace, only silence. The universe was quiet again. But the question of Eros would echo back to Earth, carried on a final, terrified whisper. The story of Eros didn't end with its disappearance. It became legend. It's not empty. Those words changed how we saw the cosmos. No longer a lifeless void, the night sky became a place of wonder and fear. For a century, we listened for another message, but heard only silence. The mission meant to give answers left a deeper mystery. The 4 astronauts became martyrs for curiosity, their names etched among the great explorers. Humanity kept exploring, but with new caution. never again sending a crew so far into the dark. Eros was a warning. The universe is stranger than we can imagine. We are children at the edge of a vast, dark ocean, unaware of what swims beneath. The memory of Eros keeps us humble. What became of the crew? Were they destroyed, transformed, or taken beyond comprehension? As we look up at the endless night, the silence feels different now. Not empty, but listening. And we are left with the ultimate question. If we call out into the darkness, are we ready for what might answer back?